beginning is I started dating Becky, and I knew Becky had a lot of people in her life that she truly loved and cared about, and she wanted me to be a part of that because she wanted to get serious with me, which totally is understandable. So the first people that I really met in her life were Eric and Ricky, which I only actually met them one time, and then we didn't see each other for like weeks and weeks. And then I ended up meeting her family, and then I ended up meeting Hannah and Rafe. And me and Hannah and me and Rafe, we all clicked so fast, which was really weird. It kind of felt like I've known them for a while, and I was able to be myself around them, open up around them, and I was like, this is great, because these people have been in Becky's life for a very long time. So, after we met for the first time ever, like, things were so well that they, messaged me, and they were asking, do you want to hang out, blah, blah, blah. So we all decided we were going to go out for sushi, and as the days went on, we ended up hanging out more, and then they started saying, Amberlynn, why don't you come stay the night here? Like, there was proof, like, on You Now, actually, the first time ever that I stayed the night at Rafe's house was because me and Rafe were just sitting on You Now, and she literally was like, hey, do you want to stay the night? And I'm like, really? Like, it was really random, and I wasn't expecting it. So, from that point on, we just became very close, and, I thought we were becoming really good friends, because that's what it felt like. I was able to tell her stuff and just be myself, and I thought this was great for Becky, because Becky's really close to me. She's also really close to them. So, fast forward to the Now drama. Oh, by the way, might I say, when I would hang out with Hannah and Rafe, like, they would constantly say, oh my god, Amberlynn, I love you, like, Amberlynn, you're the best, Amberlynn, let's always hang out, like, this and that, like, and I was giving that back to them. I was like, oh my god, I love you guys too. Like, I remember it was so stupid, like, literally, we were in the middle of Walmart, and I was like, I don't know what I would do without you guys, because it got to that point where I really thought we were all good friends. Turns out, it was fake as fuck. So, and I'm going to explain why. Me, Hannah, and Rafe all decided to come over to Eric and Ricky's, and that was the second time I ever met Eric and Ricky, and I knew that Eric already was very weary of the people that Becky brought into his life, and I totally understand that. Like, I have trust issues as well, and I'm right there with him, and I completely get that. But, for some reason, Hannah was acting really weird towards, not Hannah, sorry, Rafe was acting very weird towards me while we were hanging out with Eric and Ricky. I was kind of letting it slide. And then I started remembering some of the things that how she would act with just me. I felt like she was very snark and rude sometimes, and I kind of just let it go in one ear and out the other, because I didn't want to believe, like, that Rafe was a rude person, because I really wanted me and her to be good friends. So, yeah, we ended up all hanging out, and then I think it was like a week later, I don't really quite remember, Hannah and Rafe ended up coming back over to Eric and Ricky's, and they all hung out, and me and Becky were off doing our own thing. So, let's flash forward a couple days. Me and Becky end up coming over to, okay, if you guys are confused, Becky lives with Eric and Ricky. So we ended up coming here, and we were all sitting down just, like, talking, and Eric brought up the point of, like, Amberlynn, I am a little weary, I want to get to know you, you're a big question mark, etc., which is understandable. So he wanted me to stay here for a few days so he can get to know me more. So, as we were talking, he started mentioning to both Becky and I, like, I understand y'all have been hanging out with Hannah and Rafe a while, which I want to say I did. I spent a lot of days with them, and we became very close. And so Eric, which I am very grateful for, he was like, I feel like we need to talk and clear the air, and I need to tell you some things that they said about you guys, both me and Becky. And might I add, Hannah and Rafe have been Becky's best friends for a very long time. I'm talking, like, over, like, 10 years. Like, it's been a very long time. And Rafe was even talking shit about Becky. And Becky has never talked shit about them, or at least never to me. I've never heard her ever say anything bad about these girls. So, But it turns out that Rafe was saying that she doesn't like me and that just all these really mean things about me, that she doesn't know who I really am. And I sat there days with her telling her who I was, and we got to know each other. It was just very easy with her, it felt like. I've paid for gas constantly. I have given them money just to give them money because, might I say, neither of them have jobs. The only job that they have is taking care of Rafe, or Hannah's grandma. I have never treated them bad, not for a freaking second. I have always been there for them. I have paid for several meals. Like, we hung out for almost like a week straight, and every single time we did anything, or every single time we ate anything, it was because of me. I add, she legit made fun of my weight. Like, she was making fun of me, and I'll show you. I can't really show you, but I'll tell you. So I guess Eric and Ricky had like a bunch of pasta, and I was downstairs. I was sitting with Hannah, I think, and everyone was getting pasta. And Rafe came down with pasta for Hannah as well, and all four of them were going to start eating. And I was fine with that because I don't know, I didn't really feel that hungry. I was just like, what? And then Eric comes down with pasta for me, and he was like, oh, I figured I'd get you some pasta since we're all eating. And I was just like, oh, thank you. And Rafe looks at me and goes, oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I totally forgot about you, or I would have gotten you some. And at the time, I was like, oh, it's okay. Like, I love you, girl. Like, it's totally fine. Because at the time, I didn't know any of this. Turns out that when she was upstairs getting pasta, she looked at Eric and literally said, don't tell Amberlynn about this.
Eric's husband. We never, ever start drama. We have always been done dirty. It's just, I'm sick of people going off and running their mouth about us. I'm just tired of Sarah.
What does it matter?
Because Sarah's
Thank you, Lace Velvet.
No, it's stupid because it's just, we don't bother nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Eric started this whole YouTube thing to help his anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
And just because Sarah wants to ride on other people's coattails, hey, that's her prerogative. I can guarantee you that's not my husband's. My husband's the most genuine motherfucker you guys will ever fucking meet.
Hannah and Rafe were hanging, all four of us were hanging out. You and Becky were hanging out that weekend. They came over. We hung out with them, and then we started talking about you. And I admitted this to you. I said, I was like, I don't like her. And then Rafe responds with, ooh, I know you didn't like her. I knew you didn't like her. I don't like her either.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, let me correct myself. I'm not going to say I don't like her. I'm just going to say I don't know her. Mm-hmm. And that was my exact words, but I told you that. And I said that
you told me everything.
I told you that. And I said that to you. I said what I told you. The difference is that everybody's on here saying that I'm fake too, and I tattled. No. How is that me being tattled, and how is that me being fake? You spent a week with her, then she literally came the weekend, right after you spent a week with her, came over and hung out with me and Ricky, and was literally talking shit about you.
Yeah.
How does that make me fake, though, when she came over here and said you stayed with her and she didn't know nothing about you and was talking about you and calling you fat? I never called you fat.
No, I know.
I may have said that I didn't like you and I didn't know you because of who you are, but that doesn't. I didn't talk shit. I didn't call you names. I didn't call you Amberlynn like she did. I didn't make fun of your weight. I did not do none of that. So no.
Right. We're here visiting Hannah and Rafe. I just want to show you their walkway. I just think it's the coolest. I don't know. I love it. It's so neat. Oh. That's creepy. Oh my god, look how creepy. Do you see how it looks? The mirror. Y'all, we found Annabelle. Wakata. Look at the front of her. Look at her. What? Thumbnail though. Say hi, Rafe. Hi, Rafe. Look at the other one.
Alright.
Which one do you guys think is prettier?
I think they're having an argument.
Which 3 dolls do you think is the prettiest?
It's not the one up top. Like legit, she's crying. She has.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah, she has tears.
It's because this one's possessed. Bye! So this is my outfit for the day. All black, but I'm wearing a really thin, loose floral cardigan.
Like a kimono cardigan.
Yeah, it's like a kimono cardigan, so yes. You guys can't really see my face, but hello. And here's Rafer's.
Oh, hi.
Huh? What's wrong?
I'm not putting up makeup.
You're beautiful without. So is this one.
Friends, has anyone said hello to you?
What are you stealing my food for? Bacata.
Bacata. Tomato.
We got the same thing.
I know. I'm just being a butt. I'm always told, do what you're good at. So I follow my dreams.
Yeah, definitely.
You're good at butt?
She do.
I know, I'm good at being an ass.
Oh. It's great.
I'm on it.
You guys, yeah, I ordered vanilla ice cream and this is what they gave me. Like, look.
I'm scared. I don't know.
Look. Oh my gosh.
Hold on.
And it's literally comes with more chocolate.
It comes with a ladle full of chocolate.
What? I'm pumped though. Like,
Okay, so is that the hot fudge sundae?
mhm.
It's $8.50.
This is $8.50, y'all.
3.
Okay, I could not finish
You
it.
could tell.
So I gave the rest to Hannah and Rafe. It was actually pretty tasty. It's just the chocolate was super, super rich.
What?
And I'm just like not into that. There's a big subject going on. A lot of people think that I am friends with Rafe and Hannah again. And when I kept saying friends, you know, in my vlog when the car got messed up, I was like, oh, friends. Like I didn't say who it was. And it is Hannah and Rafe. But there is a big conspiracy. I need a drink of water. I don't know what I'm saying. Hold on. Drink that water. There's a big conspiracy or like rumor going around where people are saying that we only had Hannah and Rafe to call, so that's why we called them, because they were our last like option. And I want to say everything about that statement is completely false. I want to be here to tell you guys exactly what happened. So there is a lot that goes on behind the scenes that you guys don't see because I don't vlog everything. People I'm just gonna like stop talking. People twist things, okay? And people make it what they want and they judge you for your decisions and stuff. And I just want to say it's actually been a while now that Rafe actually contacted me, and we ended up texting each other, and I'm not going to go into detail what was said, but everything is good. I just don't think it's anyone's business like last time. I don't want any drama around this, and we wanted to keep our friendship private, and so we did for a while. Becky and I have stayed the night over there. We've hung out with them several different times, and it's all been private. It has not been posted on the internet or anything like that.